Good day, good day. This is Howard Martell again. I hope you enjoy these messages. This is going to be a very, very important one. Mastering your message, how to craft content that resonates with your target niche market. First and foremost, thank you again. I'm Howard Bartell, U.S. Navy service disabled, small disadvantaged business owner. I've been a marketer for some type of affiliate marketing, direct sales for over 30 plus years. Over the last 20 has been my most successful, of course, after I separated from the military honorably in 2012. I do still work outside the home as a cyber expert, and I'm going to be a college graduate very soon from Southern New Hampshire University, all paid for because of the blood sacrifice of my service to this country. Now I'm serving you. Why? Because I think it's important, because I constantly see the same people promoting the same nonsense and not understanding how important your message is to craft it, because you got to understand that you've got to target your audience to a specific uh, area, right? So say it's health and wellness, right? What you're going to concentrate on people that really want to take their health seriously. You don't want to take a person who just wants to continue to eat, and not do anything about it, and not take personal accountability or responsibility. This episode has been sponsored by Acai Elite Plus, two of our hero products. You see me in my swag and stuff. That's Yes, I do have my own swag. R3G is our team. Uh, I work with a $100 to $200 million earner in the industry over 40 plus years. He's been in the industry and he's teaching us his concepts. So if you want to join a winning team, come on board. We've got an incredible pre-launch that'll be happening right now until March 31st, called One Marketplace. So look it up. I've been telling you about it. What if you didn't have to bring people in? All you have to do is bring in one person, personally yourself, and you can do as many times as you want and get paid on that, and get paid in different currencies: gold, silver, Bitcoin, whatever. And it'll be globally. And then we're going to help you collectively as a team. That's called One Marketplace. And it's powered by Acai Elite Plus. So lock in your timestamp today, and you'll get that specific positioning. Our products are incredible. We have 130 right now, and multiple niche markets. We're going to have tens of thousands once we launch, and it could be targeted towards your country. Say it could be in Taiwan. You could have a digital product that people are loving, and you partner with our company, with our partnership. And guess what? You get paid on it. And then you're going to get paid on all the efforts of our global pods. Look it up. There's an hour video on my YouTube channel. All details are provided. So let's get to the message. This important message. It's going to be a short one, but it's very important that you understand. Mastering your message, how to craft content that resonates with your target audience. Welcome. This is Howard Martell, U.S. Navy veteran, as I told you before. It's the show where we deep dive into strategies, tools, and insights you need to grow your brand, connect with your audience, again, and dominate your niche market. And today we're tackling one of the most critical aspects of marketing and branding: crafting a message that resonates with your target audience. Whether you're a business owner, content creator, or a marketer, the message is the most powerful tool. But how do you ensure it hits the mark every time? Let's break it down. In our first segment, understanding your target niche. Why niching down is crucial. According to a study by HubSpot, 82% of marketers who focus on specific niche see higher engagement rates compared to those who target a broad audience. How to define your niche. Use tools like Google Analytics, social media insights, surveys to understand your audience's demographics, pain points, and preferences. Actionable tips. Create a buyer persona to visualize your ideal customer. Include details like age, gender, income level, challenges, and goals. In our second segment, crafting a compelling message. The power of storytelling. I see some really good videos, like say on TikTok, for example. And this video will be on TikTok, but it also be on other social media. Research from Stanford University shows that stories are 22 times more memorable than facts alone. Use storytelling to connect emotionally with your audience. The 3 C's of messaging: clear, concise, and compelling. Avoid jargon. Focus on solving your audience's problems. Proven framework: use the Problem-Agitate-Solution, PAS framework. Problem: identify your audience's pain point. Agitate: amplify the emotional impact of the problem. And solution: present your product or service as an answer. In our third segment, aligning the message with the SEO. Keyword search is key. Use tools like Ahrefs SEMrush, or Google Keyword Planner to find high-volume, low-competition keywords your audience is searching for. On-page SEO tips incorporate keywords naturally into headlines, meta descriptions, and content. Don't forget to optimize for voice search, as 27% of global internet users are now using voice search on mobile. Source Oblo. Content clusters. Create pillar content, a comprehensive guide and link to a related subtopic to boost your SEO authority. Segment 4, testing and refining your message. A and B testing. I run A and B testing on your headlines, call to action, and email subject lines to see what resonates best. Companies that A and B test see a 37% higher conversion rate. Source, Invest. Analytics and feedback. Use tools like Hotjar for heat maps and user behavior analysts. Collect feedback through surveys or social media polls. Iterate and improve. Your message isn't static. Continually refine it based on data and your audience's feedback. Engage your audience. And that's what I'm seeing is you need to engage them first. For so many years, people have been telling me, hey, Howard, this is the latest thing since sliced pie. But do you realize who Howard is? Do you want to know who Howard is? Understand your audience. Create that connection, create that relatability to the person, and then eventually maybe they'll open up their wallet or digital currency to invest in you as a person. Your products will be secondary because the products will sell themselves if a person can believe in the vision that is there and that it can provide a solution. Be a solution provider, not a salesperson. Segment 5, case studies and success stories. How the Dollar Shave Club used humor and clear message to disrupt the razor market, which I love the Dollar Shave Club. How Glossier built a cult-like following by aligning their message with audiences' values, authenticity, inclusivity. Key takeaways. Study brands in your niche that are winning with their messaging. Adapt their strategies to your own. Conclusion. Crafting a message that resonates with your target niche isn't just about what you say. It's about how you say it and how you're saying to it. Why it matters. By understanding your audience, aligning your message with SEO, and continually refining your approach, you can create content that not only engages but also converts. Call to action. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs to hear this. Let me know in the comments what your biggest challenges are when it comes to crafting your message. I'd love to hear from you. Some of the cited sources: HubSpot, Niche Marketing Statistics, Stanford University Storytelling Research, Obler, which is a voice search statistics, and InVesp, which is A and B testing conversion rate. As I said before, I do have a podcast on PodServe. All my podcasts can also be seen at my YouTube channel. For details on my YouTube channel, we will go to my YouTube channel. It's at Howard Martell 8319. I've got video and I've got my podcast also on there, and that's a great tool. So I also wanted to show you how I'm crafting my messages, and just a little snippet. So just bear with me. I want to share with you. So this is the cool part about StreamYard. And yes, StreamYard is an incredible app that you can either buy. I prefer the bought version. Of course, I want the professionalism, and I can do these banners down below. You want to know more about what Howard's doing? The two banners at the top, the one in the corner there, and the two down and the one scrolling. Check us out. The Voyager, if you want to travel, I'm going to tell you this. If you want to travel globally, we have over a partnership with over 2 million brand hotels. You want to go on a celebrity cruise, you want to get paid for it too. We've got other things too. This is our digital product. So you across the globe, people, if you're global, you can join that link down below, put it into your browser. The invite code is HOWMAR384. It should show up in your browser. If it doesn't, just follow that code that's streaming here, or write down HOWMAR 384. Each person will get their own code, and this will be part of your joining our new one marketplace, and you get your timestamp. Okay. And based on which service you want to get, whether it's the Voyager or whether it's our 128 other products that we have. We've got products across niches, and we're going to have tens of thousands of products when we launch this globally. Also, we're very close to launching in Mexico. That's exciting. So in the United States, Canada, and be in Mexico. We're looking at the European Union this year too. There's at least 100 countries that we're looking at building this brand up. And at one marketplace, we're going to be creating another way to earn income. So you can go to that Voyager app, sign up for free, get your free account, check us out. I'm telling you, I'm using the Voyager app. It's got deals that you can get in your local area if you're in the United States. I don't know how it works overseas. All I know is that I've used it and I've got free car washes. I've got all kinds of things given to me locally. And I also got like anywhere from 10 to 20% off, like places like Denny's. You can go shopping. We're looking at eventually in the near future. How would you like to buy your own car from our own one marketplace? Hmm. Interesting, isn't it? Doesn't this sound a little bit like Amazon? Yes, it does. And we are going to be transforming the affiliate marketing and selling industry, direct selling industry, when the one marketplace launches. I truly believe this. And this is a 2-year-old company that has visionaries that wants people to succeed. Because when you succeed, we also succeed at a collective organization. So, as I said before, let's go here to present and share my screen. I want to show you how I'm creating my content. So let's go over here like this. This is a cool tool that I want to give each and every one of you. Go to notebooklmgoogle.com. Now, let's listen to a message that was drafted up. Now, this is the cool part, people. You see the content. I came up with the content. I used things like ChatGPT, DeepSync AI to come up with my message. I have a vision, and then what I do is I tweak it, and then this is what resonates from it. So hold on a second.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We're doing a deep dive today into crafting content that really hits the mark with your audience.
Love it.
Whether that's for your business or your creative project or even just for everyday communication.
Yeah.
So this time, our source material is actually a plan for a video podcast, and it's called Mastering Your Message: How to Craft Content That Resonates with Your Target Niche. And it claims that marketers who really zero in on their niche see an insane 82% higher engagement.
82%.
Yeah, 82%.
That's huge.
I know that's a ton.
Yeah.
So that brings us to like this whole idea of niching down.
Right.
I feel like a lot of people are probably thinking, wait, if I niche down, isn't that going to like shrink my audience?
It's a common thought for sure.
Yeah.
But actually, the goal isn't to talk to fewer people.
Oh, okay.
It's to talk to the right people.
Makes sense.
Yeah, this source really emphasizes
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So then how do we actually pinpoint our niche? Where do we even begin?
Well, they actually suggest starting with data you probably already have access to.
Oh, okay.
Things like Google Analytics, your social media insights, even just running a quick survey can give you a bunch of info about your audience,
Yeah.
like their demographics, their interests, what they're searching for online.
So it's like you wouldn't use a base lure to catch trout.
Exactly.
You have to know what you're going for.
You have to know who you're trying to reach.
Yeah.
And to really bring this target audience to life, the source recommends making a buyer persona.
Okay, I've heard that term before, but I always kind of thought it was a bit much.
Yeah.
Like, do we really need to get that detailed?
It can be incredibly helpful, especially when you're crafting your message. It
Right.
goes beyond just basic demographics and statistics. So you give your ideal customer like a name, a face, a story.
Wow.
You imagine their motivations, what frustrates them, what they're hoping for.
So I'm literally picturing this person in my mind,
Right.
putting a face to the data.
Exactly. And it might seem a little silly, but it helps you connect on a human level.
Okay,
You
yeah.
start to empathize with their challenges, anticipate their needs.
Yeah.
And that's where the real magic happens.
You're talking with them, not at them.
Precisely.
Yeah.
It becomes a conversation.
And that's where storytelling comes in.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so this source actually points to a study from Stanford.
Uh-huh.
And this study found that stories are 22 times more memorable than facts alone.
Wow, 22 times.
I know it's a lot. I mean, we all know stories are engaging, but 22 times.
That's wild.
That's crazy. Why are our brains wired like that?
Well, it all comes down to emotions, you know?
Yeah.
Stories, they tap into our feelings, our experiences, and those have staying power.
Okay,
You probably remember details from stories your grandparents told you ages ago,
true.
but can you remember random facts they told you?
Okay, you got me there.
Right.
So how do we make sure our message isn't just a boring list of facts? How do we make it compelling?
Well, the source lays out this really practical framework.
Okay,
It's called the 3 C's of messaging.
okay. The 3 C's.
Clear, concise, compelling,
Gotcha.
ditch the jargon, get straight to the point,
Right.
and focus on offering solutions to your audience's problems.
So we're clear, concise, and compelling, But how do we make sure those stories really hit the mark?
Well, that's where the problem-agitate-solution framework comes in.
PS.
PIS, yeah.
Okay.
It's a classic storytelling structure that works so well in marketing.
Okay.
You start by identifying a problem your audience has, then you agitate it.
Hold on, agitate. That sounds kind of aggressive.
No, it's not about being mean.
Okay.
It's more like shining a light on the consequences of that problem.
Okay.
You want your audience to really feel those pain points, the frustration,
Right.
the urgency of finding a solution.
Okay.
And then and only then do you come in with your solution.
So you're not just presenting a product or service, you're positioning it as the answer to a real problem.
Exactly.
Okay. I like that. Can you give me an example?
Sure. Imagine you're selling a productivity app.
Okay.
You wouldn't just list its features.
Right.
You'd start by painting a picture of the problem,
Okay.
feeling overwhelmed by to-do lists, forgetting appointments, missing deadlines.
Yeah, I've been there.
Then you'd highlight those negative consequences,
Okay.
missed opportunities, increased stress, strained relationships.
Right.
And finally, you'd introduce your app as the solution that can bring order to that chaos, boost productivity, and restore some peace of mind.
That makes so much more sense than just listing the features.
Right.
It's like an emotional connection.
It is.
Okay. So we've got this perfect story, but what if nobody sees it? That's where SEO comes in, right?
You got it.
Like our message can be amazing, but if it's buried in the search results, nobody's going to find it.
Exactly. It's like it doesn't even exist.
So let's demystify SEO. Where do we even start?
Well, keyword research is crucial.
Okay.
It's all about understanding what words and phrases your audience is actually using when they search online.
Gotcha.
Tools like Ahrefs' SERush and even Google's own keyword planner can be super helpful for this.
So we're tapping into the mind of our potential customers.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay, cool. What else should we think about when it comes to SEO?
Well, the source actually highlights voice search,
Oh yeah, voice
which
search.
is changing things up.
Yeah.
People are using natural language,
Yeah.
speaking their searches rather than typing.
So instead of targeting keywords like best headphones, we need to think about, hey Siri, find me the best noise canceling headphones for travel.
Exactly. And according to Oberlo, 27% of global internet users are already using voice search, especially on mobile.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a huge chunk of your potential audience.
We can't ignore that.
No, you can't.
This is a lot to think about already. And there's more.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely more.
Okay.
The source goes into content clusters and pillar content.
Content clusters and pillar content.
Yeah, it might sound a bit technical,
Okay.
but it's really fascinating.
Okay, before we jump into that, I think we need to take a little break to process everything we've learned so far.
So we can have the best SEO, but we still might need to change things up.
Yeah, that's exactly what this source is saying.
Okay,
It's not like a one and done kind of thing.
right.
We have to keep testing and refining our message based on data and feedback.
It makes sense when you think about it. It's
Yeah.
kind of like stand-up comedians.
Okay,
They don't just write their set once and never touch it again.
right.
They're always testing new material, seeing how the audience reacts.
Yeah,
And then making changes based on what gets laughs.
that's a good analogy.
Yeah.
So as content creators, how do we test our message?
One way is A/B testing.
A/B testing.
Yeah, the source explains it really well.
Okay.
You essentially create two slightly different versions of your message. Could
Right.
be a headline, a call to action button, even the subject line of an email.
Yeah.
And you see which one performs better?
So it's like an head-to-head competition.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
But how do we even know what performing better means? Like, what are we measuring?
Well, that's where analytics come in.
Okay.
Tools like Hotjar, for example,
Uh-huh.
they can actually show you how users interact with your website.
Really?
Yeah, you can see their mouse movements where they're clicking,
Wow.
even watch recordings of their sessions.
Hold on. You're saying we can actually see what people are doing on our website?
Yeah, well, it's all anonymized data, so
Okay.
there's no privacy issues.
Okay, good.
But it's really valuable for understanding what's working and what's not. Like, are
Right.
people scrolling all the way down? Are they
Yeah.
clicking on your buttons? Are
Uh-huh.
they getting stuck somewhere?
I see.
Analytics can give you the insights you need to make informed decisions.
So it takes the guesswork out of it.
Exactly.
Okay. But data isn't everything, right?
Right.
Like, what about getting actual feedback from our audience?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Surveys and polls are great for that.
Hmm.
They give you a chance to ask specific questions about your message, your products, your brand.
You know what? I think I'm really guilty of overlooking this.
Yeah.
I get so caught up in creating that I forget to ask people what they think.
It's a common mistake.
Yeah.
But your audience is your best resource.
That's true.
Their feedback can help you improve everything.
Okay, so just to recap,
Yeah.
we've got data from things like A/B testing and analytics.
Right.
And we've got direct feedback from our audience.
Exactly. It's like you're getting insights from multiple angles.
Okay, I'm liking this. This is feeling way less abstract and more actionable.
I'm glad to hear that.
So I'm curious now to see how this actually works in real life.
Well, luckily, the source gives some good examples.
Okay, perfect.
It talks about Dollar Shave Club and Glossier as brands that have really nailed their messaging.
Oh yeah, those those are great examples. They both have such distinct voices.
They do.
What's their secret?
Well, Dollar Shave Club, they came out with this hilarious launch video
Yeah,
that went viral.
it was so funny.
It was totally different from those typical boring razor commercials.
Right.
They spoke directly to their target audience, guys, who were tired of paying too much for razors.
Yeah,
And they did it with humor.
right. They were funny, but they were also solving a problem.
Exactly. They addressed the high costs and inconvenience of buying razors
Yeah.
and offered a simple, affordable alternative.
And Glossier, their message is totally different,
Yeah,
but still really effective.
right. Glossier align their messaging with their audience's values.
Okay.
They promote authenticity, inclusivity, and natural beauty.
Right. And that really resonates with their target market.
Yeah, millennial and Gen Z women who are looking for that less is more approach.
It's like a breath of fresh air compared to those old school beauty brands.
Exactly. And I've built a real community around their brand.
Yeah, their social media is amazing.
It is. They interact with their followers, get feedback. They even co create products with their customers.
That's so smart. They're not just talking at people, they're involving them.
It's a great example of building a brand that people connect with.
Okay, so both of these brands really understood their target audience,
Yes.
like their
Yes.
needs, their desires, their pain points.
Absolutely.
And then they created messages that really spoke to those things.
Exactly. And they did it authentically.
Okay, so understanding your audience, that's like the key takeaway here.
It's like building a house.
Another analogy, I love it.
You can't have a strong structure without a solid foundation.
Okay, so we've talked about niching down storytelling, SEO, O/B testing, getting feedback, anything else.
Well, there's one more thing the source mentions.
Okay.
It's about creating a network of content
Hmm.
that not only engages your audience,
Yeah.
but also helps you rank higher in search results.
Wait, are we going back to SEO?
We touched on the basics, but this is taking it a step further.
Okay.
Remember those terms, content clusters and pillar content?
Yeah.
Let's dive into that now.
Okay, explain it to me like I'm 5. Content clusters and pillar content.
Yeah. So imagine like you're building a house.
Okay.
Your pillar content is like the foundation.
Okay.
It's that in depth piece on a core topic for your niche.
Okay, so if my niche is healthy cooking,
Uh huh.
my pillar content might be the ultimate guide to meal prepping or something like that.
Exactly. And then around in that pillar,
Okay.
you'll build your content clusters, which are like the rooms of the house.
Okay.
And these are articles, videos, whatever,
Okay.
that explore specific subtopics related to your pillar.
Okay, so for meal prepping,
Yeah.
my clusters could be like budget-friendly meal prep recipes
Uh huh.
or vegetarian meal prep ideas or even meal prep hacks for busy professionals.
Exactly. And the cool part is
Okay.
by linking all this content together,
Yeah.
you're not only giving your audience tons of great info,
Right.
but you're also telling search engine like Google that you're an expert on this topic.
So it's like we're building this web of knowledge
Yes.
and Google's like, wow, these people know what they're talking about.
Exactly. And the more high quality content you have, the higher you'll rank in search results.
So it's a win-win.
It is.
Awesome.
Your audience, it's great info and you get more
I
visibility.
never thought about it like that. That's really cool.
And the best part is you can just keep adding to it.
Oh, okay.
As you get new ideas, you can add more clusters to your pillar.
Makes sense.
Constantly building your authority and reaching more people.
My mind is blown. This has been such a helpful deep dive.
I'm glad you think so.
I feel like I have a whole new understanding of how to create a message that people will actually care about.
That's what it's all about. It's
Uh-huh.
about taking those basic principles,
Uh-huh.
understanding your audience, crafting good stories, optimizing for search engines,
Right.
and then putting it all together.
So it's like we've been given all these tools.
Yeah,
And now it's up to us to go out and build something awesome.
you got it. And remember, it's a journey, not a destination.
Yeah.
The key is to just keep learning, keep experimenting, and always be open to changing things up.
So before we wrap up, I wanted to ask you one last question.
Yeah.
We've talked about all these different brands.
Yeah.
What's the one thing that all successful messaging seems to have in common?
I'd say it's authenticity.
Authenticity.
Yeah, whether it's Dollar Shave Club being funny or Glossier's focus on natural beauty,
Right.
the brands that really connect are the ones that stay true to themselves.
So it's not about trying to be everything to everyone.
No, it's about finding your own voice and using it to tell your story
Yeah.
in a way that feels genuine.
And don't be afraid to show your personality.
Exactly. People want to connect with people, not some faceless company.
Right.
So let your passion, your sense of humor, all of that shine through.
It's not just about crafting a message, it's about sharing yourself.
Exactly. And when you do that authentically, you'll be amazed at the connections you make.
Well said. This has been an incredible deep dive.
It is, but
I want to thank you for taking us through all of this.
happy to do it.
And to our listeners, thanks for joining us. We hope you learned something new and that you're feeling inspired to go out and make your message stand out. Remember, find your voice, tell your story, and keep experimenting. Until next time.
All right. So you see the power That's a free program. If you're not utilizing that program for your brand, I'm going to tell you something. You need to use it. I gave you the link. Look it up. It's a free Google product. Do you believe that was AI? That was a conversation between AI 1 and AI 2. Didn't it sound authentic? So, with that being said, Howard is a person who uses technology in a good way. Stay blessed, stay positive, keep that hustle up every day. It's 4:21 a.m. here, Eastern Standard Time, Virginia Beach, Virginia. This U.S. Navy veteran, even though he has ailments because of his service, it doesn't stop him from his potential to help you and your business grow. Want to know more about this? This is our Thrive tape. Let me hold on a second. Let me go here to settings. I will blur my screen. So this is what my background looks like. This thing works. This is what Sports Athletes has. One of our products. One of our other products. This is one of our best sellers. This is our perfect food for the perfect body 10-in-1 meal replacement shake. We have been breaking records, and this is our brand ambassador, Be Strong in the World. That's weak. That's Mr. Kevin Zorbo from Hercules fame, Andromeda fame. For those older like myself, he was an incredible star on Hercules. He's a very, very he has him and his wife that have their own movie production studio. He's been in the Left Behind series. He's been in God We Trust, many, many other things. Now, this thing here in November sold last November, 30 million in pre-sales. We are breaking records with this. It has helped transform me and my wife's body. Incredible, incredible results that we have. Perfect food for the perfect body, 10-in-1 meal replacement shake. What it does, it allows me to have a less grocery bill. That's right, because I'm supplementing this as one of my meals. I can supplement it as many meals as I want to. Natural ingredients. You can go to that link that I showed you before, right? Another thing that I'm very proud of that I take every morning, Acai Elite Plus. Amazing benefits of Acai. And it comes in these little sachet packets. You put that into your favorite beverage, you get all your fruits and vegetables. Now, another thing that we have, who doesn't have high gas bills when it comes to your vehicle and wants to have it run more efficient? We have Blaze Ecotech. Incredible pills. You can get that here. EPA approved, improves combustion, increases power, reduces fuel costs. And I can tell you, it has reduced my fuel costs. I use it in my Hyundai Elantra HEV, which I have a hybrid. It's not a plug-in, it's an electric vehicle. Great gas, especially on longer trips, especially when I go up north or when we went to Kentucky last year. I used the Blaze Ecotech. One tablet for 20 gallons. You can be used in gas or diesel. If you have a fleet of vehicles and you want to save a ton on thing, great value. Just what Howard and his collective team provide you. Here is, let me go here to this. That's just a little bit about it. The product that saves you more than you spend with 10 products, health benefits in one at an exceptional value. You can go to the C4 link down below. That's the company that I work with, that I partner with as an affiliate. I shop. I use these products. I'm a product of the product. So if you want to know more, if you're in the health and wellness, or you just want to take care of your body and be able to save more money than you spend, we've got an incredible product lineup and more to come. And get your timestamp in. I can't tell you this one marketplace with influencers. If you're an influencer, you could be making millions of dollars by helping people, and then it takes one. That's it. And you can build that multiple times. All is explained. But I'm going to tell you, you need to get in. Get in free. Check us out. What do you got to lose? Who doesn't want to be like their own Amazon where they pay you? These products work. This is what sports athletes work. And I'm going to tell you, these products are incredible. I'm very, very impressed. It takes a lot for me to be impressed because, like I said, I've been doing this a while, mainly part-time with a full-time attitude. That's why I'm up early, doing the daily grind, doing these videos, because I want to help you. I want to help you grow in your marketing, but I also want to share with you that you can accomplish anything across the globe, no matter what, using technology for good. Take care, and I'll see you at the top. This is the Home Profit Coach here in Virginia Beach, Virginia, signing off. I hope you enjoyed this video. Share it, like it, and spread the word out. I want to get so many people uh, educated about what it takes to be successful online so you can thrive in the marketplace, whatever niche market that you're in. Mastering your message, how to craft content that resonates with your target niche. Also find me on Spotify, Apple, all those networks. And you can follow me at facebook.com/Howard Martell, Martell. Follow me. I will follow you back. And please be respectful when I'm posting content. Do not comment on my comments unless you have something of value. That to me is very, very non professional. And I try to keep it very professional and transparent. Take care.